Hey everyone, it's Michelle. So I just wanted to check in, let you know how things are going here on our quest to live cheaper and simple. So it's been a couple days since I let you know that I am going to be quitting my job at the end of the year. That's not part of the living frugal, although it is, because I've already talked about the fact that sometimes it costs you more to work than it does just to live tighter and stay home. So anyway, I am off work today, and I do have a couple errands to run. First errand is some little boy here has got his annual visit to the vet today, and he's due for some shots, so he's not going to be a happy camper here shortly. He's going to be all excited that he gets to go for a car ride, but when he sees where we're at, he's going to be a little bummed. So he's going to need extra loving today. Yeah. So anyway, decisions that have been made in the meantime, we do have a newer Jeep. We did buy it brand new in 2013, and I'll take you down here to the garage and show you that. And there's a lot of controversy over should you buy a vehicle new, should you buy a vehicle used. Most financial people will tell you never ever buy a new vehicle. However, you know, the benefits of buying new are if you have to finance it, your interest rate is always cheaper on a new vehicle. Also, you get the full warranty. But vehicles today, you know, you can sometimes get, or most of the time probably get a certified pre-owned and get the same, if not a better warranty on the used cars. So this is my husband's baby. It was a 2013, it's hard maybe to see here in the garage, Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Oscar Mike edition. So it is the military edition, although he did debadge the giant star sticker that was on the hood. He's done a few modifications to it, such as he has wheel spacers on it so the wheels stick out a little farther than what they do from factory, and he was getting ready to put bigger tires on it. Better hood latches, because the ones that are on from factory they suck. When you're going down a road at 65 miles an hour, your hood's bouncing around with the factory hood latches. He put some grab handles on the inside. I'm not going to open the door and show you that. It's kind of boring, especially if you're a female. The backup lights on the Jeeps suck from factory. Looking at me, just ripping this vehicle apart. So this is probably hard to see, but we have LED lights mounted for better backup lights. So again, we did make just a couple minor modifications. We do have a soft top for it as well. And like I said, we have been paying on it for 2 years out of a 6-year loan, but we don't drive it. And again, this is kind of stupid, but this is the second time in the history of our marriage that we bought a brand new vehicle and we don't use it. Not so much my decision, as it's always been my husband's, that, well, if you're going to pay this much money for something, you don't want to get it messed up. So it's kind of like you put it in a little safe deposit box so that it doesn't get hurt, but then you're spending all this money for something that you're not using. We did it before in 2005 with a Dodge Ram diesel 3/4 ton pickup. Never used it. It used to sit in the garage and grow cobwebs, literally. So, he has made the decision, although we haven't really sat down and discussed what our goals are going to be for this living frugal, but he has made the decision that it's time to take it back to stock and sell it. Take it to a dealer, see what we can get for it, just to get us out from under that giant car payment. Because it was a $41,000 vehicle. So you can imagine what my payment is per month. I won't even tell you because it makes me want to vomit when I think about it. But only 2 and a couple months, years in, we're done. It's just, it's a waste of money. So we're going to continue to drive our used older vehicles. He's driving a 2002 Buick LeSabre. It's an old man car, but gets him to work every day. And I'm driving a 1996 Chevy Tahoe. That thing is going to be 20 years old next month. But it only has 130-some thousand miles on it. All I've had to do was replace the transmission, and he did do some engine work on it. Fortunately, my husband is very handy when it comes to that kind of stuff. And the thing just goes. And with us living in Pennsylvania, we need at least one 4-wheel drive in case, you know, of snow, which we do get around here. And now that it's only going to be one of us working, we don't need the 2 4-wheel drives. The Jeep always it's not that we don't drive it. We take it out as a pleasure vehicle, but we don't take it out in bad weather. With the exception of when it snowed and we both have to get to work, we both need the four-wheel drive. Because a Buick LeSabre, even being front-wheel drive, if the snow's deep at all, it's not going anywhere. So we do need to keep our one four-wheel drive. I mean, the Tahoe obviously is long ago paid for, and he can work on it if something goes wrong. It doesn't cost us much for insurance because it is so old. The gas ain't the greatest, 11 to 12 miles to the gallon. But again, with only one of us going to be working now, it doesn't matter. And even now, I'm the one that drives that back and forth to work, and I work 4.5 miles from where I live. So again, it hasn't really been a huge issue as far as the gas mileage. And thankfully, gas prices are kind of low again compared to what they've been in the past. So that is our latest decision. We are selling our car that's costing us a ton of money. So that will get us, I'll have to look at what my payoff is, pushing $30,000 of debt that we are still in because of that Jeep. It's going to be gone. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I just hope selling it or having a dealer buy it is just a painless, seamless process. Because buying and selling anything can just be such a hassle. I don't like it. So anyway, that's our latest decision. Kind of excited. Going to be sad to see it go because it is a beautiful vehicle, but we're not enjoying it, and how our quality of life has been trying to pay that payment, not worth it. Got to change the priorities a little bit. So I'm going on about my day.
Well, we survived the vet appointment. I got in trouble for him being too fat, which I knew it was coming. He was 13 pounds when we were at the vet last January. Today he is 22. Wow, that's, I know, really bad. But, oh my gosh, when you look at their little faces and you know that they've been rescued, how can you not give them every little bite that they want? So anyway, I'm off to stop at the store to pick up a couple things that I need to bake some cookies this afternoon. I have a cookie exchange party with girls at work tomorrow night at one of the girls' houses. So I'm going to make 2 batches of chocolate crinkle cookies. So that's what I'm off to do now, is just grab a handful of items that I don't have enough of in my pantry, which is my baking powder I'm almost out of, and I need some more cocoa if I want to do a double batch. So I buy Hershey's cocoa, and I'm partial to Hershey's because guess what? I live right down the road from Hershey Park. I shouldn't say right down the road. It's within 10 minutes. And actually right now I'm going to be coming out on Hershey Park Drive on my way to the store. So those of you who've never been to Hershey Park and want to know how that wonderful chocolate is made, make sure you make a visit here sometime in your life. It is so worth it. The park is growing year after year. There's a lot of history involved. The rides are spectacular. We have great concerts that happen at the Giant Center at Hershey Park. So definitely worth a family weekend visit. I don't know how much you can see, but I'm approaching Hershey Park Drive now. I do have to take a right here, but I don't know if you can make out some of the coasters in the distance and the Hershey Park Kissing Tower. Again, I'm not sure how much you can see with this camera. And then right here is the Giant Center, which is home of the Hershey Bears hockey team, and like I said, some fabulous concerts, wrestling matches, the America's largest RV show. So there's a lot of cool events that can happen here in South Central Pennsylvania. I got the cookie dough in the refrigerator, and it has to be in for like 4 hours, so I still have another hour before I can start making my chocolate crinkle cookies for tomorrow. So in the meantime, I went to Walmart. My youngest daughter, Tia, both my children live in Florida, but my youngest, who is 22, and her fiance, Matt, are coming home Saturday. They're flying home Saturday, and they're going to be with us through the morning of the 24th before they go up to Connecticut to spend the holidays with Matt's family. So they're flying in on Saturday, and my husband's picking them up at the airport and bringing them back here, and my mom and my stepdad and my grandma are coming over. So I told them I'd make some snacks so everybody can visit and chow a little bit. So my mom's bringing a cheese ball and crackers, and I was going to go small, but I never can go small on entertainment. It's absolutely ridiculous. So here's just a short little Walmart haul of stuff I got for Saturday, plus some odds and ends that I needed around the house, plus I went to the Dollar Tree and got a couple things there. So here's what I got. So as far as snacks, I got, Utz is one of our local snack manufacturers around here. They're very good. Same way with Snyder's of Hanover and Martin's. They're all local to South Central Pennsylvania.
I got some white cheddar cheese balls and some pretzels, and I'll put some mustards out to dip the pretzels in. And I got some regular plain kettle cooked chips and some jalapeno chips. Just got a variety of soda in 2-liter bottles. These are not for the party, but I did get 3 packs of Bob Evans breakfast sausages because that's my daughter's favorite. I did get 2 packs of the beef Little Smokies, and I will do those in the crock pot, a very small crock pot with grape jelly and barbecue sauce on them just to pick at. And I'm going to do some wings, so I got 2 very large packs of wings. I'm going to do lemon pepper for one and Old Bay for another. And my husband doesn't eat wings, so I did get several packs of boneless skinless chicken thighs, and I'm going to cut those up in bite-sized pieces and again do the same thing. I'll do half lemon pepper, half Old Bay, just to get as finger food. And then the Jimmy Dean sausage is to make sausage cheese balls, which is also what the cheddar cheese is for, which you just combine the sausage and the cheese and Bisquick and roll them into balls and bake them. And again, another finger food. This is not for Saturday, but this is my favorite yogurt, and I was out. All I had was my husband's flavors, and I had no yogurt this morning for breakfast, so I picked up that. 3 gallons of milk, and then one of our little dessert snacks on Saturday. You've probably seen these done many times for many different holidays, but you use the small pretzels, and you put the candy melts on top of them, many different colors and flavors out there. I just got red and green, and then I'm going to top them with Hershey's Kisses, which is what they are, which right now it's cheaper definitely to buy the regular Hershey's Kisses than to buy the ones in the Christmas wrappers. So I just got those, and then what I don't use for the pretzels, I'll probably make some peanut butter blossom Christmas cookies. And then my one candy dish is empty right now for Christmas, so I got some Reese's Peanut Butter Christmas Lights and some Hershey Chocolate Bells. These are just for Mike and I to snack on to keep in the pantry. Almond M&Ms. I was out of bananas, so I got those. My husband eats these at work because he does work 13 and 14-hour days, and he needs something to keep him going. So 20 grams of protein definitely does the trick for him when he starts feeling like he's hitting a slump. And then he needed soap. I needed bubble bath. I was out of Epsom salt. And my loofah hook broke this morning. Well, it fell down, and when it hit the bottom of the shower, it cracked. So I had to go get new ones because my loofah is just kind of rolling around right now. And then this, my mother's bringing her holy terror of a dog, Pup, over on Saturday, and he is, like, insanely hyper. So I got this little honeycomb bone, and you're supposed to be able to stick little treats inside, which I think my dog has one left on the floor right now. Milk-Bone makes these tiny little Milk-Bone minis, so I should be able to stuff those right down in the little honeycombs of the bones, and maybe that'll keep him satisfied for a little bit. And then Dollar Tree, I got 2 foil pans to do my chicken in. This glass dish right here is for my makeup remover pads. I've been just digging them out of the plastic and shoving them in the closet. I want something I can keep on the counter, so I picked that up. I did get some Christmas cups and plates and napkins for Saturday. And I had to give in and buy myself a pair of Santa Christmas socks. I got some cheap plastic serving platters to put the stuff on, so I got 5 of those with different prints on them. I got some of these. My hair ties are like insane, so I did get a pack of these. I'm going to try to keep my hair ties organized on these. We'll see how long that lasts. And then my daughter's obsessed with Star Wars, so while she's here and she's bored, I did get 2 300-count puzzles for her because she loves
my memory card filled up just like that, so I finally erased it. So anyway, this is where I was. I was just showing you the last thing I bought, which was the Star Wars puzzles for my daughter. So that's it for today. I'm going to start putting all this mess away and get dinner started for my husband, and then it's back to work tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.